right, here we go. Buttkicker Super Late Model Series back in action tonight. Your pole sitter, Billy Van Meter for Team Chaos. On the 2 spot, it's the Canadian. The 3 going to Shotgun. Josh Divers in the 4. Jesse Gordon in the 5 spot. Chris Jones in the 6. Justin Smolden in that 7 spot tonight. Good to see Smolden out here. The 8 of Adam Herr. AJ Counton in that number 9 spot. Brandon Parks rounds out the 10-car field here tonight. Taking a look at conditions for Iowa, 74 degrees. It may rain a little. Clear skies and 2-mile-an-hour winds. And thanks again to Buttkicker and everything they do to make the Super Late Model Series what it is. So there we have that. Put the gaps up on top. 50 laps here tonight. Hope you're going to save some tires. You only got 1 extra set. And you're going to need it. Billy Van Meter and Team Chaos sitting 1-2 right there. Rick Kelly in the other part of Chaos sitting in that 2nd row. Right there. Right here in the back. Rick Kelly, there is Jesse Gordon. Justin Smolden, Adam Herr, AJ Counton. Brandon Parks rounds them out here tonight. So here we go. Pace car is going to come in next time by. I guess I should have went P1 to green, but I didn't do that, so. Normally I don't have to do it on these tracks, but I guess I had to do it here, so. We'll go pacing one more time around. I just want to make sure everybody gets a good look at the cars here. That's all it is. But it should be a good one here. Jumping in the cockpit here. Brandon Parks back here. Let's take a look from his point of view here. He's got a lot of cars to get up here through tonight. If he can make his way up through there. The Bass Pro Shop driver right ahead of him. Billy Van Meter and Jake Brissett front row. Here we go. These guys can do. Trying to maintain that speed here. Here we go. Pace cars coming on. Billy Van Meter. Team Chaos sitting row 1 and 2. Go 50 laps at Iowa. Let's lock it in. Here we go. There's Slippery to start. Great start from Billy Van Meter and the crew. They're off and running here at Iowa. Lap number 1. Looks like it's going to go to Bill here. Let's see what Josh Divers working his way up there. You see Jesse Gordon looking underneath the inside of Chris Jones here. We're rolling here. Jesse right up to the back bumper. Adam Herr, AJ Counton and Brandon Parks racking them up there. AJ Counton got off the track there. He's able to keep it rolling. Billy Van Meter, Rick Kelly, side by side they go. Great battle up front here. Billy Van Meter running away with the show. Rick Kelly getting some pressure put onto him from his teammate. Josh Divers in that 57 right up to the back bumper. Keeping our cameras locked on the battle here for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. AJ Counton able to get back out there. He's able to get himself redeemed up. No penalty there for him. He's fine. Billy Van Meter, your leader. Jake, Chris Jones, and Rick Kelly still duking it out here. Going to be about trying to save them tires. Gordon, Divers, Smolden, Parks, and Adam Herr. Adam goes up and off the track there. He goes down the bottom. He rolls. Adam Herr rolling his way up there. There's the battle in the back. Chris Jones in that 3rd spot. Jesse Gordon battling him for it. 5 of 50 in the books here in Iowa. Divers right there side by side. Rick Kelly trying to give him some of the business here. They call him Shotgun. Rick Kelly and Smolden rounded out that 7th spot. Brandon Parks, Adam Herr, and AJ Counton trying to get themselves lined back up here. We're 6 of 50 in the books here at Iowa. Single file all the way through the field now. Billy Van Meter, good gap here. He's got his teammate right behind him, Jake Brissett. Jesse Gordon looking to the high side here. Jake Brissett down low. Chris Jones right there with him also. Divers with a big run right there. Josh Divers with a huge push. Hey, we keep that thing rolling. Rick Kelly right behind his teammate. A lot of action as they come out of 3 and 4 there. 1 and 2. Billy Van Meter right now, no problem for him. Jesse Gordon trying to chase him down. Jake Brissett right there with him, and Chris Jones digging. Take a look from the inside the cockpit of Justin Smolden's car. Here we go. Take a look as he's trying to chase down Rick Kelly. We're riding with the 203 Justin Smolden. You see the gap there. Got to work him up here. Iowa's known for letting it roll type track, and you see Chris Jones get real loose with it right there. Chris Jones with a great save. Jones let that rear end just hang on out. And now Diver's going to look to capitalize on the inside. Josh Divers to the inside of Chris Jones. And he'll move himself comfortably in the 4 spot here if he can clear him. Jones still high right now. 10 of 50 in the books here at Iowa. Great race so far. Divers just wanted to put it back up there and try to home that spot, and he will. Rick Kelly trying to get up there also. He's in the 6th spot. Justin Smolden in the 7. Brandon Parks in the 8. Adam Herr and AJ Counton right now just hanging on. Everybody's still running good and clean up front. 11 of 50. Billy Van Meter still got a good lead here. Jesse Gordon trying to close that gap. Jesse Gordon in that Batman black and yellow capsule time machine. Jake Brissett there in the NRN machine tonight for Chaos. He's got his teammate Divers behind him. And you got Chris Jones in that Sofa King Fast Sim Sports Choice Inc. 54 looking good tonight. Great battle here for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th place. You can even throw Smolden in there. He's in that 203 Camping World machine looking good tonight. Justin Smolden. Once again, picked up a big win at Sonoma Monday night. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. Right after this, we got the Chaos Send It series coming up next. But right now, Rick Kelly, tire wear starting to come off these trucks here, or these cars, excuse me. These cars, man, they lose a lot of tire here at this track. And you're going to start seeing these things drift up into the wall, smack it. And nobody's there below them, so it would be okay right now. Billy Van Meter still in cruise control, and Gordon's going to have to play catch-up here. Jake Brissett back there in that 3 spot. Divers in the 4. Chris Jones, he's in the 5 spot. Rick Kelly still chilling in the 6. Justin Smolden, he's in the 7. 8 of Brandon Parks. And there is Adam Herr in the 9 spot back there, and AJ Counton in that Mopar machine here tonight. Looking good, the 04 of AJ Counton. Good to have him back out here running with us. Josh Divers now, he's right up to the back bumper of Brissett. We've seen how this unfolded last week with the tour mods. We'll see if it carries over to this week here. Brissett and Divers not too happy with the outcome of last week's race, and looks like Brissett's going to give him the inside here, no problem. But he's also going to have the Australian right there with him. It looks like Jones is going to go back up to the high side. Great battle right here, side by side. If you missed it last week in the tour mods, yeah, it was a crazy finish to that race. Divers thought he jumped to start. Brissett said he didn't, and chaos started erupting in Team Chaos. So we'll see it right here. And there goes one up into the wall. Great save. What a save right there. And we talked about that. If you just go back about 45 seconds, I said the tire wear was going to start fading. And these guys were going to smack right into that wall. And you saw it right there. Big, smart driving right there from Chris Jones. Chris Jones, really good driver. You saw him heads up right there. But we talked about it. These cars are going to start fanning out towards that wall. And you saw it right there. So Brissett going to have some damage to that 39. But the rest of these boys right now hanging true. 19 of 50. Make it 20 of 50. Billy Van Meter, still your leader. Jesse Gordon in that 2 spot. Divers, Brissett, Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, and Smolden. There's Brandon Parks for Next Level Racers, Adam Herr, and AJ Counton. But up front, you see the gap. Let's jump inside the cockpit with Jesse Gordon here. You can see how far he's got to go to chase down Bill here, as we're closing in on halfway to go here at Iowa. You can lock it in and chase him down. We'll see here, though. Pit strategy, that's another thing. You know, how's the pitting going to work here under green flag conditions? About 30 laps, 35 laps is all you're going to get in these machines. So, tire saving, fuel saving, it's all going to play a crucial role here in how this race finishes tonight. Brandon Parks and the guys, they're all coming down pit road right now. So you see it. This is the start of the green flag stops. Billy Van Meter still out on the track, so everybody for NLR went into the pits here. Great looking strategy. We'll see if it holds up for him. Billy Van Meter still out on the track, same with Gordon. Divers, Brissett, Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, and Smolden. So maybe a little short pitting action here. We'll see. Maybe a smart move here from these drivers. Park's still in the pits right now. Not sure what happened with him. Brandon Parks still in the pits. Adam Herr, he's back out though. AJ Counton, he's back out. But Billy Van Meter, we're closing in on lap 25 right here. We have reached the halfway marker. 26 to go here. Billy Van Meter up there running strong tonight for Team Chaos. Gordon right behind him. There's Divers and Brissett. Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, and Smolden. We saw Adam Herr and AJ Counton both already pit, so their stops are done. Billy Van Meter is going to try to run this thing out. I know they could probably get, like I said, about 30 laps. Maybe 35 on a green flag run here. And we'll see that 23. He's running strong right now. Same way with Gordon. Divers, Brissett, Rick Kelly, and Chris Jones. Still all running really strong here at Iowa tonight. Fantastic running. You see Rick Kelly? Rick Kelly's now up to the number 5 spot. So he's got another Chaos car in the 5. We got 23 laps to go as your leader is driving the 23 away right now. Billy Van Meter out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Chaos Motorsports, owner and operator. Probably their number 1 driver. Some would say second. Depends on who you ask, but he's leading this thing right now. Right behind him, you see it. Divers. As we see Gordon go into the pits here. Jesse Gordon going to come on in early. He's going to go down pit road in that Batman Capsule with Time LLC.com machine. We'll see what kind of action that's going to bring out. But Van Meter's still going to live on the edge, and he's going to stay out. Van Meter now maybe going to slide down pit road, and we'll see how he slows up, and he whales it up real good. Jake Brissett, he stays out. Rick Kelly, he stays out. Divers is coming on in. Gordon's still in right now. So right now, your new race leader, the Canadian, Jake Brissett. Rick Kelly right behind him. Brissett going to come on into pits right now. Rick Kelly going to stay out one more lap. Rick Kelly, your new race leader from Maine. They call him the shotgun. 20 laps to go. He works his way in there. Gordon coming out. Diver still in the pits. Jake Brissett and all of Team Chaos in there right now other than Rick Kelly. Looks like Rick Kelly's going to go ahead and come down pit road right now. Rick Kelly going to bring that 32 in. And your new race leader, Chris Jones, for Choice Inc. Esports with 19 laps to go here at Iowa, It's been a dandy so far, and Chris Jones has got enough fuel to go one more lap here. Fuel window for him, we don't know. But he's looking good right now. Same with Smolden. Both drivers still out there. Rick Kelly down the pits. Billy Van Meter and the boys back out on the track. Jake Brissett still sitting in the pits. Gordon back out on the track also. So right now, you see another lap getting locked in right there. Chris Jones, Justin Smolden, 1, 2. Rick Kelly into 3, but that's going to change over here in just a second. Rick Kelly's going to fall back to the 5 spot there. Billy Van Meter into the 3 now. So Jonesy, whenever he's ready to pit, looks like he's going to stay out one more time here. So the Choice Inc. Esports guys right now really figuring out what they want to do here. So every team had a different strategy. That's what I love about the league and the different teams that are with it. Everybody has a strategy. Choice Inc. guys going in together. Chaos going in together. Next Level Racers going in together. And you'll see it right here, I'm sure. Oh, Smolden's going to stay out. One more time. So, damn, about 7 different leaders in this race here. Justin Smolden said I could go one more lap. Chris Jones brings it into the pits. So, Smolden right now, Billy Van Meter looking to try to get a lap back here. So Smolden's going to have to bring that Camping World 203 machine sometime in the pit road. When's it going to happen? I don't know. I mean, he's doing it now. There you go. The 203 coming in the pits right now. So everybody's going to try to go a spot back here. Everybody's a lap down other than Smolden. So Van Meter's going to get back on the lead lap. He's going to be an entire lap down, though. So we'll see how this cycles through here. Rick Kelly, Adam Hurt, Brissett, and AJ Counting. 15 laps to go. Smolden cruising down the line here. Billy Van Meter, your race leader right now. Josh Diver is going to be in that number 2 spot. Jake Brissett trying to climb up there. Gordon back there. The short pitting for some of these guys here tonight may have not pulled it off. We'll see. Billy Van Meter. 14 laps to go here at Iowa. Your leader, Josh Divers, in that 2 spot. Gordon, he's in that 3. Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, and Justin Smolden. Right now, it's a runaway show here. And it must have been a rough pit stop for some of these guys out here. Adam Hurst still 1 lap down. Jake Brissett 1 lap down. AJ Counting 1 lap down. Billy Van Meter, no problem. Divers in that 2 spot. And you see him working on the lap traffic here of Adam Hur. Josh Divers going to look to go to the inside here. He'll take that bottom side off there. Josh Divers to the inside of the 3. And here comes Jake Brissett on the backside of him. Jake Brissett looking down to the inside. Great battle, great passing right there. Good to see everybody taking it easy. Billy Van Meter, no problem for him. Divers in that 2 spot right now. And he's in a rough battle here. Jake Brissett, a lap car, but running Divers like a lead lap car. You got to love it from teammates. Teammates running each other hard. That's what it's about. Jesse Gordon back here in that 3 spot. Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, Smolden, Jake Brissett, Adam Hurd, AJ Counting. 11 to go here. And lap traffic, again, going to play a role here tonight. With 10 laps to go at Iowa. Divers, Jesse Gordon, Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, Smolden, Jake Brissett, and there's Adam Hurd and AJ Counting. Nine to go here at Iowa. Billy Van Meter, Josh Divers running away from the field here. Jesse Gordon, you see him, he's quite a ways back. Quite a ways back right now, Jesse Gordon. Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, Justin Smolden. Jake Brissett, he's still running Divers hard right now. Let's see what happens here. Van Meter, your race leader. Let's take a look and jump inside the cockpit with the 23 of Billy Van Meter. There you go. Look at him saw that son of a bitch. You see it right there? That's a technique only used by the veteran 23 driver, Billy Van Meter. Look at that. He really starts working that wheel. If you've ever been to your local fair and watched that county fair, how he saws that wood, that's Billy Van Meter right here. Watch that. Anybody out there wanting to know how to go faster, just do what Bill's doing. You see it's working. He's got a good size lead here. 2.5 second lead on divers. By sawing the wheel, it's allowing your car to get much more grip. So, in the comment section, make sure you put grip. There you go. Look at that. Sawing the wheel. Billy Van Meter. That's awesome to see right there. Divers now. Let's see what kind of technique he uses here. I don't believe he does the sawing technique. We'll see if everybody on Chaos does that here. Let's see. No, not much sawing there at all. No, he's not sawing anything. Barely anything at all. Gordon, does he saw? He's seesawing. Look at that. That's a nice little easy turn in there, Jesse Gordon. Now, there's some sawing. There's a little bit of saw in that wheel. 4 laps to go here. Billy Van Meter, your leader in the 23. Divers in that 2 spot. Jesse Gordon into 3. Rick Kelly into 4. Jones into 5. Smolden into 6. Jake Brissett and Adam Herr. And AJ Counton. He was in cruise control mode. We saw the incident early in this one. He's trying his best to get it done here. AJ Counton running a good line here tonight. Billy Van Meter coming to the flag. It's going to be 2 more to go here in Iowa. The Buttkicker Super Late Model Series been a green flag action all night long. We got the Chaos Send-It Series coming up next at the Figure 8 track. We're going to be riding them Mustangs 500 RS or some shit series. I don't remember what the car is named. But the Chaos Send-It Series coming up next. White flag going in the air this time by for Billy Van Meter and the whole team over there. Great run here at Iowa tonight. One more time around for Bill. Billy Van Meter getting it done here tonight so far. Led about every lap you can lead besides when you got a pit. Dominating performance from the 23 machine here from start to finish tonight. Never look back. Billy Van Meter is going to wrap it up here and win it at Iowa. Great work, Bill. Throwing a couple extra saws out there for you folks at home. Look at that. There you go. Billy Van Meter takes the win. Joshua Divers into 2. And there's a battle right there. Jesse Gordon going to bring it home in that 4 spot tonight. Or 3 spot, excuse me. Rick Kelly into 4. Great stuff right there. All right. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's bring it up for some post-race interviews. Your race winner, Billy Van Meter. Josh Divers into 2. And Jesse Gordon. We'll round out the top 3 here tonight. We'll get interviews set up and ready to go. And over here and talk to all these wonderful drivers here tonight. And that's exactly what we'll do here is we'll talk to the 3rd place driver up 2 spots from where he qualified. Finishing in that P3 spot here tonight, Jesse Gordon. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, good race, man. That was fun to watch. Caution free. I didn't think that would happen considering how slick these rear ends like to kick out here. But we kept it green and clean for 50 laps. Green flag stops played a role there. We saw you jump into pits maybe just a little early there. Not sure if that was a factor or not, but break down your run for us.
Yeah, I didn't really get any practice in these, so yeah, I was struggling early to find the line and find the groove. Then I tried to pit. Well, I did pit, and then it was set on 4 tires. I quickly changed it to 2, but it wouldn't let me go for like 5-6 seconds. So yeah, I lost all that time to the leaders, and Van Meter was quick tonight, and Divers was pretty quick too. So yeah, I couldn't do too much, and yeah, we'll move on to the next race. But yeah, I'm better on these cars on a shorter track. That's for sure.
Absolutely. There you have it, Jesse Gordon getting it done P3 here tonight. And Gordon, who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight?
Well, thank you, of course, as always. All the drivers for coming out and being good racers, and my sponsors, Capital Time LLC, Pink Chick Standing Salon, Anslo, Creative Tires, David Stretching, United Wilmington, and IE Rhino Lenny.
Awesome work. There you have it. Jesse Gordon, P3 here tonight at Iowa. Over down to our second place driver. Up 2 spots from where he qualified for Chaos Motorsports. Joshua Divers, you got a copy.
Yeah, bud.
Hey, good run there, up 2 spots. A good green flag stop there for you and the boys. And it's always scary when you got to come down to those pit road speeds under a green flag stop. You don't want the black flag. You don't want any issues. And you guys kept it good tonight. P2, break down your run.
Yeah, man. The start of the race, I didn't get to qualify where I wanted to, but I felt like I had a really good car. I love this track and I love these super lights here, so I felt like I had a really good car. My plan was to just kind of lag back and save my tires and try to pass Gordon on later in the run. And it seemed like I'd ran him down later in the run, and then he pitted, and then we went in and pitted the next lap. Took 2 tires, come back out, and I almost wrecked coming out of pit road. So I would have come out right behind Billy, but I almost wrecked. So I had to slow down, and he got a big gap on me, so I couldn't give him a run for his money, of course. But it was a good race other than that. I had fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun to broadcast, and a dominating performance again from you and the boys over at Chaos tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Divers?
Yeah, man. First off, I'd like to thank you for putting it on, letting us come out here and race, have fun. And then I'd like to thank Chaos Motorsports, my Billy Van Meter, my teammates over there, making it happen, and Gaston's iRacing Graphics for making the rest, man.
Awesome work. There you have it. Joshua Divers, P2 here tonight. Went over down to our race winner, Billy Van Meter out of Indianapolis, Indiana, the owner and operator of Chaos Motorsports. You got a copy?
Yeah, got a copy.
Hey, not bad tonight. Started out front, never looked back. As soon as the green flag dropped, you led about every lap you could, minus going into the pits, which you had to do. Kept it clean in the pits, really quick in and out of there, and then back out to the front you went. Break down your run for us.
Honestly, man, getting the jump on him at the start of the race really helped, and then Gordon starting deeper in the pack helped. And then, hitting, making a flawless deal, and Josh Stridham on exit really just made it easy, clear, as long as no one crashed on the last half of the race. And it was just smooth cruising, the stall on the wheel, doing great.
Yeah, definitely a technique I'm trying to teach over here when these guys watch the broadcast. Definitely stalling on the wheel, picking up 3 or 4 tenths a second here with the new update. So, great run again, Bill. Congratulations on the win tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
Indoor Development, Edco Welding, Maston & Kane, Chaos Motorsports, and you put it on, buddy.
There you have it. Billy Van Meter, your race winner tonight. Even Saul in the wheel can get it done. Divers into 2, and Jesse Gordon rounds out your top 3. Great race, guys.